Now we are going to be continuing, and we're going to add the cards because it's not a matching card game without cards that you can match. All of this will be performed in JavaScript, and yeah, so please note that all of the files that you will be using have to be in JPG format. Well, they don't have to be, but like it's easier if all the cards are in JPG format or one format, so your computer can like process it and it won't show a blank image. Also, make sure you don't misspell these names. You'll see why. So first thing, we're going to define a variable. Okay, well that went great. I'm gonna set it to 0. Now we have a card list. And this is the important part. Someone's spelling your things, you want to make sure like to fully copy the names of these things. I'm not going to count the back of the card because that's the back of the card. You don't want to match up back of cards. But it's going to be actual Crespo Island. Don't question how I said island. You don't want to include the JPG part though. Sometimes, I accidentally say Islands. You know how you like sometimes say something? State, okay? That's not. Okay, there you go. You just accidentally like say something, but like it comes out in a weird way, right? Okay, that was weird. Yep, that's how you spell board, guys. You spell it board. Rows. And these rows and columns, they may depend on how much cards you have. Like, for example, I have 6 individual cards, so if I want it to be a matching game, I'm going to have like 2 of each, which means 2 times 6 equals 12, and 3 and 4 are factors of 12. Oh dear. Okay, there you go. I had this weird like I wanted to, I think I gagged. Okay. Oops. I mean, that always gets me. With this software, or maybe any software, when you, okay, that was uncalled for. When you like make parentheses, you see this cursor, it happens inside the parentheses, so like, I sometimes forget that happens. Okay, now we're gonna define. I did it again. Okay, I may or may not have forgotten to capitalize these. That's okay. I mean, if I didn't catch that, it probably would have like destroyed everything. Okay, maybe that was a little bit dramatic. Maybe it will give me an error. Yes. Forgot the parentheses. Nope. Hard set. Okay, I was awkwardly silent that entire time. Math is important. You need it like everywhere, right? I mean, like, even in art or like creative stuff, you need math to measure, right? Unless if your goal is to be like an abstract artist, and then you don't need math. Because you're basically splattering all over the page. But in order to get the tools, you have to be able to like know your numbers, right? Unless if you're painting with your hands. No, I don't need that. Temp, no. Hard, set. Capitalize it, guys. Be nice. Okay, here you go. Oh yeah, and what this is doing, it's not putting the images in here yet. It's just writing them as words. Because the card list is this. It's not files. We're gonna go outside here. Okay, that worked out. All right. Now, okay. Let me figure out how to get that to index. Inspect. There we go. Console. Start game is not defined. Window on load. We have this. Haha, I completely forgot to define start game. Well, that's fun. As of right now, we're not going to really do anything. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot it's in the inspect. Yeah, okay, no error, that's good. Let's open up both of these. Oh yay, they're randomized. This is what we want. Every time you refresh, there has to be something different. Like, sure, something might stay the same, but like, it's a matching game. Something has to be different because of the randomizer thing we did. Okay, this works. Now time to get the actual cards in. Okay. Okay. I like it spelling board. Bard. Wait, bored. I don't even know how to say that. I should put bored or whatever that is into like a robot speech thingy and see how the robot thinks it's supposed to be said, right? For C equals 0, C less than columns. Everything has to be neat. We need spaces so we can see things clearly. Let card image. This card set dot pop. Why'd they choose pop? Like, to get rid of things. Is it because like when you pop a bubble, that bubble's gone? And like, it's like, maybe that's what they mean, like you pop the code or something like that. I mean, you pop the value. That's what I meant, sorry. I think that's why they chose pop. Then again, programming barely makes any sense if you don't know anything about it. Anything doesn't make any sense if you don't know anything about it, actually. Who knew? Okay, the text that I'm about to put up here, it's basically the HTML translation of this, whatever I'm going to put after this. And yeah, so if you know HTML, you should know what that means. The ID, the card is the class is card, and this is the source. Pretty simple, right? Am I typing so fast that like I accidentally typed the wrong keys? Could be that. And oh yeah, you can't forget the dot. This is the name of the card, so actual whatever. And then that's the format. This is why you really want like all of your pictures in JPG format. Otherwise, you're going to have to type it like repeatedly with different formats, I believe. Or maybe they won't even show up. I don't know, but JPG is what I'm using. As long as your pictures are all in like same format, it should be fine. Oops. Just gonna undo whatever I did. There we go. There you go. Add event listener. Yeah, I forgot to normally there's supposed to be like a text that says like, oh yeah, you do this. Do you want to do this? And then you like click tab or something like that. I haven't gotten used to it though, so it's kind of weird. Ooh, there it is. There we go. We did it. Okay, now for the ID. Board. Board, yes. No. Okay. There we go. Board. There you go. Okay. So, what this does is that it will show the cards for 800 milliseconds, aka 0.8 seconds. So that's the like very brief moment you get to see all the cards, so you have a possibility of doing it all without like making any mistakes. Which is pretty cool, but like you have to have like a really good memory to do that. And I don't have that kind of memory. Oops. Now we will define hide cards. That's not what I meant to do. It's gonna look kind of like a tower. C less than columns. C plus plus. Let's card not get element about ID. I'm happy that those like presets are made, so like you don't have to type out the whole thing, but instead you can just select those and it will just work like that. Oops. This one I didn't like really put in the spaces there, like right here, as you can see. So yeah. Okay, now to our second to last card. Not card. Function. Yeah. Oops. Card 1 selected. Not used to using this new function where it's like, hey, is this what you're meaning? Card 1 selected equals this. Let card 1 selected id dot split. What am I doing? There you go. Always a good idea to put down comments. Unless if they're unnecessary comments, then you don't need to put them. If they're comments like this, where the person who's reading your code can actually understand it, it's nice. So they can understand what that means. Like, sure, an experienced coder, like, might know what the code means, but like, maybe there's someone like me who's not really good at coding and you need comments to help you remember. And besides, you may not remember what those codes did if you look back into your code. So like, maybe it's going to be a pain. 1 second, let me just make sure I did it lowercase. Okay, good, because I've been doing my selected lowercase, but if you did it uppercase but you're writing, okay, let me reword this. If you define the variable with the s or anything uppercase, but then you write the s like lowercase, it's not going to work because the computer's going to be like, this doesn't make sense. I can't match up this and this, because computers aren't human brains. Soon they will be though. AI, okay, but this is not artificial intelligence, okay? So like, you don't want to be like extra precise, but like, don't stress yourself out with doing so, because that is going to be bad. Unless if you like being stressed out, which I don't think anyone will. Else if, oh, hey, oh, whoops, I accidentally clicked the wrong button. Gonna take some waiting. Well, see ya guys when this unfreezes. Okay. Oops. It's not frozen anymore. Whenever I push like a certain button, I'm not sure what it is, but it's basically like, I don't know, a hydrogen package thing that I installed for one of my other projects, but it didn't work, and I forgot to uninstall it, and I keep on forgetting to uninstall it. But whenever I press a certain button, I'm not sure which, because like I'm typing and like there's money. I know it's in like the lower right corner, but I can't tell. Maybe it's in the lower right corner. Or maybe it's a series of buttons I have to push. Yeah, that's probably it. There is the @ sign. Not @ sign. What is that sign called? It's gonna be the same thing, right? Okay, for this one, I'm just gonna copy paste. Just change this. It's like card 2. Card 2 selected. Dot source equal. There's gonna be one time in this video where I managed to spell board without doing that board thingy. Right? Or no? Most likely no. This is for like the small gap where you get to see the cards. after you flip them over, whether you get them right or wrong. So it's gonna show for 1 second. It was only recently when I found out that a second is a lot longer than I thought. Oops, I accidentally zoomed that in. Okay, there we go, that's fixed. Update. A second is like 1, 2, 3, or maybe even slower than that. I don't know. FIP. No, not background. If card 1 selected dot source doesn't equal to card 2 selected source, then we change both of them to actual back of card. And we'll do that for both. So let me select this, change that to 2, and we'll increase the error count by 1. Plus equals 1. Document get element by ID errors dot inner text equals errors. There we go. Okay, after that, card 1 selected. We don't need the source anymore. Equals null. Card 2 selected also equals null. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Okay, something is wrong. Let's check. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Inspect. Unexpected number. Is that the line? Here, let me go check. Okay, if I'm correct, line 85. Oh, yeah, that's not meant to be there. It's supposed to be an exclamation point. Maybe I press Control and then let it go before I could click 1. Okay. Okay, it's still not working. Did I even save it? Here. There we go. Now it should be saved. Okay, there's something wrong again. Inspect. Cannot read properties of undefined reading. Undefined. Reading add. So line 51 and 22, right? Okay, let's check. 51. Cannot read properties of undefined reading add. Okay, something with add. Here we have dot add. One second. Cannot read properties of undefined reading. Add. You can't understand that? Huh? Wait, why not? What's wrong? Yeah, okay, there's nothing there. Okay, that's the issue. Now I'm gonna figure out how to fix it. I have it right here. No, I mean right here. Okay, I found it. I believe this is a problem. It's not capitalized. Okay, that's still not the problem. Select card is not defined. select card at line 52. Line right after it. I think I might have found the issue. When I defined select card, I accidentally put ED at the end. So maybe that will work. There we go. Okay, see? You get to see it for a second. So then I can only spot healing islands. It will freeze for a second and it will show you. So see, I can't click on. Okay. And it works just like a normal memory game. No fancy animation though. And if you were paying attention, the memory errors were going up every single time I made a mistake. Yeah, so again. Okay. Yeah, see, it went up one. One. Okay, went up two. And there we go. And that is how you make a matching card game with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.